Family, thanks for being here. Yeah, make sure you guys help the video get spread. Y'all know what to do. Look for that thumbs up button. Anyway, shout out to Jay Marvelous. He put together a nice piece about Cassidy. And Cassidy, he never got to shine like he really should, but what I just found out with this story just shocked me. When you hear how he got played by using a certain person's vocals and how opportunities and finances were snatched from him, OMG. It's, yeah. But a lot of people do say that that line of business is like that. It's very savage. And I don't have a dog in the race. I'm just reviewing the content and giving my my thoughts about it. So yeah, let's just watch this with an open mind. Let's go.
Cassidy was on his way up. He signed a record deal with Full Service Swiss Beats label and J Record. They released his debut single Hotel featuring R. Kelly, which went on to make number 10 on the Billboard Top 100 chart. After having mainstream success, Cassidy then hit the streets with another hit record, I'm a Hustler. Although I'm a Hustler sold millions of records, Cassidy felt betrayed by Swiss Beats. Jay-Z would go on the radio making a public statement saying that if anybody used his verse, he was coming for 700. Cassidy confirmed that with all his hard work that didn't pay off, he made no money off that single.
That's the reason why I was a little frustrated, because I'm not necessarily sure it was him or not. But, you know, it was a couple TV shows like on HBO and things like that that wanted to use the music for the intro of the show. Allen Iverson wanted to use it for one of his basketball commercials. But because we had to get clearance from him, we had to clear with his production company ahead of time before we could use the songs. And that's why you never heard the songs in none of them situations, because his production company wouldn't allow us to use it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a f***ed up situation, and I'm not sure if he knew about it or if he wanted some more chicken. I don't know how this go. It would have just been better for me. I mean, he already getting money. He already on top of the world, so it would have just been better for me. But it was hard to do it because you did have to clear him, because we did sample his voice from an actual record that he did.
That's wild. Now I want to look up how that beat was generated, how it was produced. Now I want to find where they got the vocals from. But there was an interview with the dude whose vocals it was, and he was stating that if anybody uses a piece of anything that I said, I want 700%. Well, what about Notorious B.I.G. when you use his rhymes verbatim? You feel what I'm saying? He's used and referenced plenty B.I.G. lyrics. Plenty. Has he given that estate 700%? 100%? 50%? My point exactly. I get where he's coming from, but also on the flip side, it's like, bro, you use other people's stuff too. Or even me and my girlfriend. Look for me. Come on, man. We not about to play that game. But yeah, it's part of the game.
The only reason why you probably hearing them on the radio a lot and seeing their video a lot is because they got like little weird situations with I don't know if it's like a true situation, some believing in the devil type situation, some going against the grain situation. Be doing any and anything they got to do to get in position. I'm not willing to do that, so you might not hear me on the radio as much, but I respect myself and I get respect in the streets. That's why I go anywhere I want to go. I just came back from Iraq, Kuwait, Moscow, Krasnodar. Anywhere I want to go, that's where I go, and I get respect because the type of I am. You know what I'm saying? These they might be on the radio a lot, you might see their video a lot, but they don't get no respect, and when they come out in the streets, they be petrified. I don't want to live that type of lifestyle, and I don't want to be that type of So I'm going to grind from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? It might take me a little bit longer. It might be a lot more work. I might not win awards and be on these videos and all that from the beginning. But at the end of the day, when I get there, I'm going to feel comfortable about it and ain't nobody going to be able to take it from me. That's the way it really go. The Wayne do rap been grinding from the ground up. He ain't been doing all that little shit doing to try to get in position either. You know what I'm saying? We grinding from the muscle. That's how we do it, and that's how you supposed to do it. So everybody that's listening, that's an artist, that's trying to get in the game, that's trying to do their thing. The game is getting smaller now because of the internet. It's the opportunity for the world to get music instantly, without no distribution company, without no record label, without no CEO or no A&R. Like, the game getting smaller, it's an easier opportunity for people music to get heard. So y'all can follow the same formula, be real and do it the real way, opposed to doing it the fake way like these dudes do it. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
That's crazy that a lot of people say that these rappers and entertainers might have certain little funny situations, and he spoke on two that a lot of people speak on. I'm not going to repeat those two, but I'm sure you guys all heard them. I'm not sure if that's a real thing in the industry, but it is repeated by a lot of people. That's the best way I can put it. A lot of people say those same two things. Even Nori, when he said there's doors you can go through. I'm not sure if that's a real thing, but it's just a coincidence that a lot of these people say this same thing. Now, in this next clip, we're going to hear him speak about how he feels that the labels will try to keep you in the red so they can keep making money off of you. And not only do they want to make money off of you, but they want that money for their kids, grandkids, and generations to come. Check this out.
They will invest in you in the beginning, especially when you coming in off the strength for somebody. Like, if it's somebody signing you, like, you got somebody vouching for you that they already doing business with and making a lot of money with. You can get an issue, like, you know what I'm saying, support, and it seems like it's super lit, but after a while you got to figure out how to do that on your own. And once they take the support from behind you, you still got to show up the same way, and that's difficult to do, especially if you ain't been learning that whole time. So that's why after a few albums you see a bunch of artists, no matter how much albums they sold, or how many times you heard them on the radio, or how big you thought they was, you still see people going through these same situations, because that's how the game set up for it to be. And if it wasn't set up like that, then these artists and these creatives would get so big and so financially stable that they wouldn't need these majors no more. So why would the labels want to set it up for them to get eliminated? They want to set it up for them to be there, and they kids and they kids' kids, and they that hold the down for generations to come. So in order to do that, you got to set it up like how it's set up.
This video is on Jay Marvelous's page, but that's interesting. But the thing we got to keep in mind, you guys, is that if what he's saying is true, you got to think about where a lot of these people come from. You got to think about their dreams and aspirations and things like that. And it is a business, period. It just comes to a point where you got to go through that paperwork, or you got to figure out how bad you really want it and how you want to go about obtaining the financial freedom and obtaining your goals and dreams, because it can be done independently, but a lot of people don't want to fight that uphill battle. So a lot of people say, I seen this dude get signed and he's living good to the public eye. But in reality, it's like the TLC or New Edition story. Yeah, remember when New Edition was going to them tours and their parents were going crazy over not getting any money? Then dudes like, well, here, this is what we spent it on. Yeah, like the video, you guys, and yeah, I'm out. Peace.